Hi everybody. So today's look is going to be featuring a little bit of this and a little bit of that from Too Faced. I'm going to be featuring their I Love Too Faced palette, which is a Beauty Insider perk item. However, all these shades are absolutely 100% permanent. So what you are getting in this particular palette is 2 of each of the eyeshadows from the Naked palette, the Natural palette, the Romantic palette, and the Smoky palette. So you're getting 2 of each, and inside you have 2 of each. I do actually really like the shades that they chose for this palette. You have a beautiful highlight color in Heaven, a nice bronzy color, which is kind of a good dupe of Urban Decay's Toasted, right here in Push Up. Then you have a nice silvery color if you like silver. This is Silver Spoon. Go figure. And then here you have a nice black, matte black. You have Satin Sheets, which is a lovely surprise. At first glance, I would say this is a shimmering pink, but it really is very close to All That Glitters from MAC. And then you have Like a Virgin, which kind of blends out like a matte squared. It's very similar to a particular matte squared. Reminds me of Coquette by MAC off the top of my head. Then here you have Honeymoon, which looks a lot like Sumptuous Olive. And then here you have something that looks a lot like Hustle by Urban Decay, which these 2 shades are very similar to 2 of the shades that were in the Naked palette. This one is Hustle and that one is Toasted. So I really recommend, if you can get a Beauty Insider card, to get one. It's not like a credit card. Yeah. I'm just going to take a little bit of Heaven. Heaven is from the Natural Eye palette. It's just sort of a more yellow than Brulee by MAC. So it's sort of just a matte white with a yellow undertone. Blanc type is not as yellow. So we're just going to take that on my paddle brush. It's just a very soft color. Next, from the Naked Eye palette, I'm going to be taking Satin Sheets, which is just this really soft, shimmery pink. Looks like that. Almost kind of like All That Glitters, if you ask me, because it's got a lot of gold once it's swatched. It doesn't look like All That Glitters in the pan, but it really appeared a little All That Glitteries on my finger. Next up, I'm going to be taking a little bit of Like a Virgin, and this kind of reminds me of Coquette a little bit. It's just a matte, sort of warm brown with a gray undertone. And we're just going to put that in the outer corner. It almost kind of has like a matte squared formula. I don't know the name of that matte squared, that grayish brownish color. That's going to be discontinued, but I can annotate it. I'm just going to touch up Satin Sheets, which is this sort of shimmery pink right there. Now I'm going to go back over the brow with a little bit more Heaven from the Natural Eye palette. And now I'm going to take just a little bit of Smolder, which is kind of a dupe of Urban Decay's Perversion. It's way too, I think it's going to be way too intense for Max Carbon per se. But if you bought Perversion on its own, it'd be pretty pricey. Luckily, you usually don't have to. It does come in books of shadows and whatnot. This is from the Smoky Eye palette. This lovely black right there. So once again, that's Smolder. Not to be confused with MAC's Smolder pencil. Although I almost feel that that's kind of where they got their name from, but whatever. So I'm just blending that through in a little V shape. using just this very little brush that came in an EcoTools eye brush kit. I'm going to take Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Liner, and this is in black, and we're just going to line the upper lashes. Take Tarina Tarantino's I Dream Highlight Hyperliner in Broken Doll, and we're just going to line the waterline. I'm going to take Urban Decay's 24/7 liner in Lucky, and this is literally just the color of a copper penny. And we're going to line the lower lash line. Now we're going to take a little bit of Ever After right here. These are about full-sized to romantic palette is what it looks like to me. So I'm just going to be taking my angled brush and a little bit of Ever After. This is a pretty good dupe of Hustle, I think. So from the Naked palette by Urban Decay. So now I'm going to be taking the Too Faced Leopard Love in Peach Leopard, which looks like this. And we're just going to bronze up the skin. Going to blend it up a little bit. If I wear any harsher than this, it's probably because I'm sculpting and contouring. I'm just going to do, because it's summer, I'm going to do more of a bronzer look. In the winter time, I generally wear more harsh looks, less color. I'm just going to fluff that right here where the sun would strike, smooth it around. Down the nose. A little on the chin. Now I'm going to be taking a little bit of Pink Leopard, which looks like that. And we're just going to fluff that out. On my highlight, take the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush, and this is in Tipsy. I believe there's also a cheek tint if you have dry skin and don't want to use a powder. So I am going to blend that out. Starting at the back because it is very pigmented. So if you have really fair skin, you could still enjoy all these lovely shades. Just go with some form of a duo fiber brush. I'm going to highlight my Cupid's bow with Tarina Tarantino's Dream Highlight Hyperliner in Broken Doll. Now I'm going to take a little bit of MAC's Germain, but any pinky bubblegum color will do. Just going to get a little bit of that on my finger. My lips are already concealed, just to reduce the color. A bit of NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. Blend that out on my finger. A bit of MAC's Resort Life Lip Jelly. Okay, so that completes the look. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial, and as always, thanks for watching.